Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. Second time today. I've just done a one on my shopping channel. Getting these needles stuck under my arm here. I am busy onto the sleeve, not the sleeve, one of the fronts on Melinda's cardigan. I'll put that down in a minute. Finished the back. The back's all done. So the fronts will go a lot quicker because a lot less stitches, isn't there? That's I like it when I get onto those parts because they are a bit quicker. Fold that up and put it back down. Be nice and warm because it is like two strands of double knitting and it feels lovely and chunky like. That was that one, and I only did a little bit more of Val's last night. I think I was a bit too tired last night. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I think it's all that driving around I was doing yesterday. I think it actually tires me out, the driving, because I have to concentrate a lot when I'm driving, and I just couldn't keep my eyes open last night, so I just went to bed. So I think I got about half a dozen rows done on it. That was about all. I just couldn't concentrate. My needle. And I haven't gotten any more of anything else done because I have been, I did one. I've done one of for the phone pouches. This is what I do for the phone pouches to make the strap. This is a long chain. I think if it's over the shoulder, going over the shoulder, I have about 175. I do a chain about 175 stitches long. I do 3 chains like that, and then I plait them together and then stitch them onto the pouch. But if it's just for hanging around the neck, I think I do about 140 chain for those ones. So that's what I had time to do this morning. I was rather busy this morning doing something I was going to do yesterday morning, but my friend put a stop to that. So I did it this morning, which was tidying up, changing around the tables in my rooms, because I wanted to have a long table in my it's in my smallest bedroom, and it used to be for my knitting machine years ago, and my husband made a tabletop for it because the one that was on wasn't wide enough, wasn't long enough either. So he used the legs that came with the original table that I bought for the knitting machine, but he put a bigger top on it, and it's quite a long one, and it fits great at the bottom of this bed where I am. So I'm going to stop this video and show you a little bit of what I've been doing. That's took my time up this morning instead of doing crochet and other things that I do. But I just wanted to get this done because it makes it a lot easier for me. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing. This is where I've been sorting out some of my stuff. I've got stuff on the floor here that still needs sorting out. That is a little table. You can see the little legs. I've got bags and things on there. I need to sort stuff out there. But when I was clearing out that room, I found my skipping ropes, what I was using for exercise during the lockdown. I might start using them again. I could do with losing a bit of weight. And they're my step ladders I've had to put against the wall between the two. There's 2 cupboards on either side there. But you can see now I have my table over here now. And I've got my printer, the sewing machine, and a few little baskets with things in. And when I have any sewing to do, I'll shift the stuff off and I can put my sewing machine on the end of the table, and there's my seat that I use. Instead of having to take everything off my table. You can see me on the on my computer there, but there's that's a little table there that I have things. I would have to shift everything off there if I wanted to do any sewing. So that's handy, and I've checked my printer just to make sure it was stable enough, because the last time I had it on that little white table and it was shaking when the printer was printing. And I've got a few things. I've just put a few odd things underneath the table there. It was very light to move. It's just tubular legs on the bottom of it, for someone who was worried about me moving a heavy table. So that is a lot better for me. I've got everything to do with my knitting, sewing and printing all in this room now. So there's nothing in any other room that I have to worry about. The only thing is about my printing, I still have to go downstairs on my use my dining table to write out the envelopes and to wrap up parcels and things, because there's just not enough room up here on that table, and I do have other things down there, but that's the only thing that's still downstairs in my dining room for what I have to do. And my living room is just empty. There hasn't been a light in my living room since I came up into this workroom. But I'm going to start putting my standard light on of a night time, just for my neighbours, because I've already had two of my neighbours knocking to find out if it was all right, because I've never seen no lights in my house downstairs. Must be for the last couple of weeks now. And I see why you still see me going in and out of the house. You know, I mean, I was out in my car yesterday and that. But you know, we don't always see you going out though, don't you? Know, I'm not at the window 24/7. So they hadn't seen me, the lights and everything on, and they thought there was something wrong with me, and that I think they probably thought I'd passed away and nobody knew. So I'm going to put my standard light on of a night time, so at least there's some light in the living room, because when I'm upstairs, this is a back bedroom, and when the light's on here, it's at the back of the house. I can't see the light. Nobody can see the light. At least you do know that your neighbours do notice, you know, if anything happened, they would notice that, you know, they hadn't seen you or anything like that. And it's just it's just so funny sometimes, you know, when you think your neighbour knocking at the door, you're thinking you'd passed away or something, because you've never seen any life in my house for the last 2 weeks. Anyway, I'm going to get as much as I can done of this, and you know, it's turned rather. It wasn't cold this morning. I'm going to put my heating on, but I do have a couple of those heated blankets that you can put, the small lap things that you can put on my knee, but it suddenly turned quite cold. It was warmer today. The temperature's warmer today than it was yesterday, but the sun was shining most of yesterday and it felt a lot warmer. But it has turned a bit dull outside as well, because I've noticed when I'm doing my video, it's not quite as bright here because the light from the window is not as bright as it was before. I think I'm going to put my heating on because my hands are starting to get cold and I can't knit and not sit and knit when my hands are cold. So anyway, that's just a little catch up for you today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.